that really highlight the benefits of real estate specifically. So tax benefits, start with that first, because when you invest in the stock market or when you invest in some other type of investment, when those gains come, right, the profit that you make, you typically don't have any type of shelter against those. Those are called capital gains. Now, in real estate, you also have capital gains, but you also have shelter. In the term of shelter that's most commonly used is depreciation. So I won't go into that. It's a whole nother video, but this is a major benefit. Talk to your operator, talk to us about specifics on how you can offset some of those gains with the depreciation piece. All of that means you have more profit that you can keep at the end of the day. Passive cash flow, this is one of the biggest ones. This just means essentially you earn a paycheck without having to do the work. So you invest your capital in, the property collects revenues, in this case, rental property. So you collect revenues from tenants, you pay your expenses. What's left over is bottom line or net operating income. You then pay your mortgage, if there's a mortgage on the property, typically there is. And then what's left is distributable cash flow. So cash flow available to send back to investors. And so that money is sent back out. And so that's cash flow essentially for you. Stable investment. In the long term, real estate, specifically multifamily or commercial property, has outperformed the stock market. Now, there's definitely been big dips and big highs, but in the long run, so is the stock market, right? Stock market goes up and down as well. So in the long run, we see this long-term appreciation, very stable investment. It's a physical asset, so you can touch it, you can feel it, you can do all those kinds of good things. And again, that's where long-term appreciation comes in. Again, over time, it will appreciate. We are not, our investment thesis is not focused on flipping, meaning we don't buy the property, fix it up and sell it immediately. We're looking at 3 to 5 year holds at a minimum. And so that gives us time to work through some of those market cycles, right? So we buy at a certain point, we improve the property. And I'll talk a little bit about why multifamily is very exciting and why we can improve those properties by improving the income, which raises the value no matter what happens in the marketplace. All of this means long-term wealth, financial independence, choices. We all want choices, and we all want to be able to do the things that we want to do and still have ways to be able to cover our expenses. And so being able to stop trading time for money is a big piece, and it's a big why for us. I have a family, young family that I want to spend more time with and have the ability to not have to go to work for 9 hours a day, come back home and then spend a little bit of time with them just to go back and do it again, right? What if I could replace my income with passive cash flow through this type of investment and then be able to have that same time with the family and have even more time? So those are the reasons that we got into it. And this is the reason we want to spread the word.